We always start with me laughing.
Laughing is all about our show. It's the heart and soul of our show. Laughing and playing games. So.
But it's not even a good intro. Like people probably put on the podcast, and you know
what?
Are
you laughing at?
You know what? My one friend said that she was watching it, and then she thought because she heard me laughing, she was looking around, and she was like, "Oh wait, she's not here," because it's literally just me laughing. Yeah. We should probably introduce welcome.
Yes, welcome back
to Giggles and Gaymes podcast.
Yes.
I'm Laquita.
And I'm Carl.
And we are super excited because today we get to talk about one of my favorite things.
Yes.
So everybody has their favorite holidays. Halloween is a big one for most people. It's not my favorite holiday.
Oh, it isn't?
But I love Halloween Horror Nights.
Me too. Me too. I love Halloween, but I like one other holiday.
Yeah, there are at least like 3 more holidays that will come before Halloween for me. Like the actual holiday, I'm like whatever, but like Halloween Horror Nights at Universal is amazing. So our episode today is going to be a horror spooky
Halloween episode.
Halloween spooky.
Okay,
I mean, we are going to be talking about Halloween things, but it's not coming out on Halloween, so
that's okay.
Is it a Halloween episode?
Sure.
Can we do a Halloween episode?
People are going to listen to this before and after Halloween. So.
Okay. Maybe we repost it on Halloween to get additional views.
I mean, can you do that?
Yeah, I think you can repost it.
I don't know how to
change the thumbnail, maybe?
Sure.
Okay. Well, anyways, we're here. So we're going to talk about Halloween Horror Nights because we live in Orlando.
Yeah.
And we actually met at Universal.
Oh, yes. I was thinking Halloween Horror Nights. I was like, what? Halloween Horror? No, it's true. Yes.
So Universal is ingrained in us, and
our family.
They do their annual Halloween Horror Nights event, and by the time you guys listen to this or watch this, the Halloween Horror Nights event will have been started.
Starts September 1st.
September 1st.
Through October.
Yes, through the end of October.
Nights.
Select nights, yes. So I wanted to go over the houses that they're going to have this year.
Oh, yeah. I don't know at all. Actually, it's so sad. I know one.
I have you should technically
know
2.
all of them.
No, you technically should know 2. Okay. Well, when I go through the list, we'll see which ones you actually remember.
Okay.
Because you definitely should know 2. Okay, so we're going to kind of go through the houses and do our predictions on which houses we think are going to be good and which ones we think are going to be
okay.
And we'll go from there. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff in this podcast, but
awesome.
I just want to get to the houses.
Let's do it.
Okay, so the first house is one of the houses that you should know.
Oh, yes.
Stranger Things.
Yes. Stranger Things, like, is it based on the 4th season, probably?
It's probably based off of the 4th season. So
but you wouldn't know.
I'm working on it. I have 9 days to watch the 4th season. How many episodes is it?
I don't know. Like I don't.
Oh
know,
wait,
maybe 6.
Weren't
there movies?
Weren't there 2?
Yes, they split into 2 parts. Yep, into 2 parts. Oh, so maybe there's like 6 or 8 total though when they split it, and they're like movie length each episode.
Okay, are they like old school movies that were respectable and ended after 90 minutes? Or are they like new school movies that you're there for 3 hours?
A little bit of both. It's more like, maybe more like an hour and a half probably.
Okay, well, I should probably get working on that then because I forgot there were 2 distributions, so there's probably more episodes. Okay, so...
Stranger Things.
Yes, Stranger Things. Are you excited about this house?
Yeah, I always like their IP houses and stuff. And it was funny in the previous times when they did... Stranger Things because they'd have the girl who plays 11 and I don't know, it's just funny to see her in the house.
I remember the first year Universal had like the special food offerings and they had like the waffle funnel cake things and we got those because there was a strawberry one. There was one with like Reese's Pieces on it.
What?
Do you not remember this?
If it has
I'm
Reese's
pretty sure
Pieces,
it was you.
I definitely would have gotten it.
I'm pretty sure
really?
I was with you.
Oh,
yes.
Man, that sounds amazing.
And then they had a waffle shake, which was disgusting.
That does sound disgusting.
Well, it was disgusting because they made it more like a smoothie, so it was like water-based instead of milk-based.
Okay.
So it was more like a sherbet. It was disgusting.
Okay.
It was disgusting. I tried it. It was disgusting. So let's do a ranking system. So from 1 to 10, how well do you think this house is going to do?
Oh,
one being...
so they're not being ranked against each other.
No.
Okay. All right. Yes. Stranger Things.
Yes. 1 is worst,
okay.
and then 10 is best.
Okay. I think it's gonna be an 8.
An 8,
which means it's slightly, better. It's better than average. So because they have previous stuff that they did with Stranger Things, so they might still have some of that stuff, and so they'd have more time to build upon it.
Yes,
maybe.
I remember the Stranger Things houses that they have done previously, and they were pretty good. The first time I went, I hadn't watched any of Stranger Things, so I was just walking through like, oh, what's going on here? Why are we in a room? Like, what's going on here? So that was fun. I would probably think it's an 8 as well.
Oh, good.
So we'll do an 8.
All right.
Okay, the next house. All right, I am not excited about this house because I'm actually terrified of like possession and stuff like that. The Exorcist.
Have you seen the trailer for that?
No.
It's so interesting. So it's a direct sequel of the first, and this is, I don't know. It's got 2 little girls who are possessed.
I'm kicking them. 1
white and 1 black.
I'm kicking both.
It looks really interesting. It's kind of like when they get possessed, they look similar because their faces bulge and stuff. And, yeah. Anyways, it might be good if it's done well because it's by the person who did the remakes of Halloween, the recent ones. So I'm excited for that reason, but otherwise I don't know.
So this house will probably the house that I only do once because I have to do all of them. Like, I'm not a punk. Like, I'm going to do all of them. But I really don't want to do this house more than once. Like, I just don't like the possession stuff.
Oh, God.
And then I remember I think they did an Exorcist house before based off of the other thing. And there was this giant demon that comes out of you really? In this one hallway. And I was like, dear Lord, this is where I leave. So I think it's going to be a good house, I guess. I don't really care about it. So for that reason, I'm giving it a 6.
I think it'll be fun and kind of crazy. They'll hire like women who are very short to play girls. And then there'll be some diversity because one of them is going to be black and they're all going to be like twitching crazy on the bed.
Oh my God.
So I think it'll be really funny. But I think it's only going to be like maybe a 7.
Oh, okay. All right, the next house you definitely should know. This is The Last of Us. This house, off the bat, I'm gonna give it a 10 because I feel like hype alone is gonna help this house.
Yeah,
I feel like hype alone, but are they doing it? I don't know if they're doing it based off of the video game or if they're doing it based off of the show.
I bet it's the show. It's gotta be the show. It wouldn't be on the radar without the show. So. Yeah. Well, I already know you already rated it. Oh, you said 10.
I rated it 10.
I actually am the complete opposite. I feel like I'm going to be slightly disappointed because there isn't, what are you going to do? Do those, mushroom zombie guys?
The clickers, man. The clickers probably chasing us.
No, they won't be chasing us. I'm going to give it a 5. It's just going to be all right.
Oh, wow. So you don't have hopes for this?
Nah,
You think it's just going to be like,
I think it's going to be like, like, just like,
yeah.
Little scenes from the movie and they'll be like, I'm hurt. Oh, I'm hurt in the corner.
I wonder if we'll go through like flashbacks. You know how they did flashbacks kind of? I wonder if that'll happen. Like we'll go to the house. Yeah.
Maybe. But that'd be boring.
Oh, what? Okay. Well, you know what?
There's a drama.
Agree to disagree.
There's drama. And so you'll just see people standing in the hall.
No, things will be getting chasing us, right? Maybe. People be turning and whatnot.
Yeah, maybe like that. They'll be like twitching. They'll be like
twitching good.
Yep.
Okay. Like the next IP house is Chucky.
Oh, finally.
Yes.
People must be really excited about this one.
I have some people that are terrified and will not go in this house.
Oh my God, I'm so curious how they're gonna do Chucky. Are they gonna hire smaller people, or are they going to do puppets? I would love it if it were puppets, because how funny would that be?
Well, that actually would be kind of funny. Now that I'm thinking about it. The last time they did a Chucky house, there was one part that scared me because let's be honest, if out of all the horror things on this list, I'm taking Chucky. Like, I'm locking him in like a crate. I'm throwing him in the bottom of the ocean. That's it. GG's. Like, I don't know why people are getting good. Like, I get it if he gets the
little doll.
Well, I can understand if he gets like
on you.
He gets like the jump on you or something.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm looking at this little doll and he has a knife, I'm punting him.
Yeah.
I'm putting him in a box.
Yeah.
I'm locking the box. I'm putting chains and stuff on it. I'm cementing the box. Yeah. And I'm throwing it in the Mariana Trench.
Yeah. I mean,
done.
It's kind of interesting.
Done.
I haven't watched enough of them to know what happens.
Well,
watch like maybe 2.
They like to say that he still has the strength of a man. He can still get beat. Like, I don't understand. Yeah. Does he have all the filling? Because I'm kicking him in between the legs. Like, what?
I don't know. I don't know.
I will say they had a Chucky house many, many times before, but there was one time where something actually got me. It was like a wall of like plush toys, and you were just walking in and everything was fine, but something popped out of the wall. And
that's cool.
The reason you didn't know is because the person's outfit was plush toys, so they were in the wall, and then there was a hole there. So I'm really excited for Chucky. I really want to give it an 8, but I think I'm gonna give it a 7.
I think it'll be lots of fun. Damn it! I gave 8 to.
Don't look at your past.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a nice 9. It's gonna be a blast.
Oh,
it's gonna be amazing. It's one of my favorite.
I don't know about the 9.
It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be like, wow, I'm so impressed coming out.
Oh Jesus. Okay, so next is Universal Monsters Unmasked, and what's cool about this is they're using different Universal monsters. So it's not gonna be focused on like, you know how it's typically Dracula, Wolfman, Frankenstein, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be different monsters. I'm expecting like Swamp Thing or something.
What?
You know, the other classic monsters. So
what other classic monsters?
There's other ones.
Are there?
Yes.
Phantom of the Opera.
Yes.
And
Swamp Thing. Do you not care about him?
A DC character.
Well, what is his name?
That
dude, Black Lagoon.
Black Lagoon. That guy? Dude. He's never been.
No.
Oh, okay. So him.
Yeah, and then
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Maybe. Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm excited about it.
Okay.
And typically when they do their own houses, there's always 1 or 2 that are really good. I personally have always liked the Universal Monsters houses. Mm-hmm. So this one's going to get a 9 for me. I think I'm going to
agree, but I'm going to say 8 instead. I think I'd be really looking forward to the creature from the Black Lagoon. I think that'll be interesting. I'm curious.
Well, I don't know if he's there, but I'm just assuming.
Oh okay. What if it's modern day Universal monsters?
Oh, that would be interesting.
From movies they've done recently.
Yeah, but who would that be? Jurassic
Invisible Man.
Oh, Invisible Man would be a good, but he's invisible.
Don't know how they would do that?
But he's invisible.
They just have to hire actors against pretend he's there and like.
Or maybe you keep walking into funhouse mirrors.
And things just move around. I'm like, oh my God, it's him.
Oh no. All right, let's go. Oddfellows Twisted Origins. So this is gonna be kind of like a carnival, like horror theme, like whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be hit or miss. I'm ranking it a 5. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if they're good, it'll be fun, and maybe I'll give it a 6.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's probably higher than
the next house I'm very excited about. Dueling Dragons.
What?
Do you know what Dueling Dragons is?
The roller coaster?
Yes, it was the roller coaster that is now Hagrid's. So they're doing a Dueling Dragons house, and there's supposed to be 2 different paths that you can take in the house.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
You do not sound excited.
No,
he does not sound excited.
All right. I mean, if they took parts of the old ride and put it in is it going to be parts of the old ride inside?
No, I think just like the whole premise, the whole creative about it is 2 dragons that are dueling. So you take 2 different paths.
I'm going to say that's going to be a gimmick, and I'm going to be like, ew, that's it. I'm not going to go on the other side. 4.
I'm giving it an 8. I have high hopes for Dueling Dragons.
I mean, if they're cool, they'll make it into something special. I know, like 2 paths is kind of cool, but I feel like they're not going to pull it off.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yikes. Well, then.
I'm just being controversial.
I mean, it happens. Next is another of the
original houses.
Original houses, yes. Yeti Campground Kills.
Wow. Oh, Lord.
I'm going to put a 3.
I feel like that's going to be...
I'm going to put a 3, but honestly... the last couple of years, their like snow house has been really good. So it could be really good, but I just don't care about Bumble.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 actually.
A 6?
Because I often find them, they're all right, not bad, but not like I hate this house. You know what I mean? Like if I give them under a 5, it's like I kind of hate it. I don't think I'll hate it.
Next is going to be The Darkest Deal. That's like you meet the guy at the train. Have you heard that? Wasn't there like a story there? I was watching something where they were talking about how someone got their powers, and they were like, they went to the train tracks and they made a deal with the devil. Or was this a book or something?
No, sure. I'm sure that's happened.
Wait, was this in Bloodmark? Did you read Bloodmark?
Oh my god. Ghost Rider made a deal with the devil.
Well, not Nicolas Cage.
Ghost Rider.
Well, it's something like that where you go to the train track, you make I don't know if you're going to a train track, but you're making a deal.
Yeah, right.
So
I don't know. That could be so many different things. It's like, are we making a deal inside a fast food restaurant, at a gas station? Like, it could be really dumb.
I mean, you can deal. You can deal anywhere.
Club. Yeah,
in a
it could
club,
be anywhere.
In the middle of the day, you just be like, "Hey, so while you're here,"
I'm gonna say I hate it.
Yeah,
4.
A 4. I'm gonna say I hate it. A 2. Ooh! Yeah, that is my least favorite. I would rather go through The Exorcist again.
Oh,
I do not think I'm gonna like this house again. I could be surprised. Okay, the last one. Blood Moon Dark Offerings.
Okay, so Blood Moon Dark. So it's like you're doing sacrifices somewhere in the woods. Probably. Yes. Maybe there's a werewolf or some witches. Okay, I think it's gonna be dumb.
I may have heard that this house is gory. I don't know if it's this one, but I've heard that there's one house that's super gory.
All right,
so I'm assuming it's this one.
Around because they chopped them up and hung them on the trees, and they're doing a seance, or not seance, but like a ritual.
You know a lot about this. Is there something? What are your extracurriculars looking like?
I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna say it's not gonna be okay.
Just because I think this may be the house that I heard is gonna be super gory, I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna bump it up a little bit and give it a 7.
Okay. Well, there it is. There's our 10. The top 10.
Yes. All right, so let's move on to some. I don't see your little. So normally, Carl puts like his little like words.
What words?
Like on the telly. Your little.
Oh,
phrase.
It's actually there. I put it into the. Well,
no,
like, that wasn't part of that. It's now there. See?
Oh,
because these were little segments of their own because we're doing all Halloween Horror Nights, Halloween.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying? So our regular segments are now near the end as like highlights, quick mentions, hot takes / anything but the news.
Yes.
That's where that is right now because it's a special horror episode.
Woo! Yeah, I'm going to keep doing that.
So the next topic is just literally, it doesn't really have a name. It's what are our favorite horror movies?
Ooh!
What about you? Do you have any favorite horror movies?
So I don't really, again, I love Halloween Horror Nights. I don't really watch horror movies. I have watched like the classic ones, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy versus Jason, the fun. Halloween series, Pumpkinhead. Like I've watched
Pumpkinhead,
Candyman.
I'd be surprised if you watched Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, I watched Pumpkinhead, and it was
cut.
Well, Pumpkinhead
like video stuff.
Pumpkinhead I wasn't supposed to watch it. This was one of the times that I was actually hanging out with my dad, and he put it on for me and my brother, and I couldn't sleep for a week. So, yeah, that was one of those.
I remember Pumpkinhead. Well, I wrote kind of a list of some of my favorites, and legitimately, these few that I'm going to mention I thought was scary to me.
Okay.
And one was called Event Horizon. It's from John Carpenter. It's like in space, but crazy stuff just keeps happening. And you're like, it's ghosts, and I just feel like it really worked because when you don't know why something's happening, it's scarier. Like when you're like, oh, I know, it's a killer. Oh, it's a ghost. It's, you know what I mean? Like, but when you just don't know and things are crazy, scary and like demons and stuff, it's like, well, anyways, it was really scary. And another one is The Ring. I actually thought the American version of The Ring was really scary. I was like scared after I went to the movie for a week thinking like, oh my God, I've seen the video. Like, for real. Like, both of those movies, I left shook out of theaters. That's pretty rare.
It is rare. It's not rare for me. There's a lot of time, like, if I watch a scary movie, I have this thing that I do because I'm a child. I have to watch something light. So that's why a lot of times I end my night watching like Family Guy or watching...
Sure, we like that too.
I used to watch Aladdin all the time. I used to just put Aladdin on and just fall asleep. Because I don't want to... I'm not compelled to look at the TV. I know what's happening. I've watched it a million times. But yeah, so...
It's like comfort movies.
It is. And then it gets my mind away from the scary so that I can actually fall asleep. Because otherwise I won't fall asleep. So there's that.
You should not see some of these movies that are on this list.
Well, I'm looking at these. So Nightmare on Elm Street, of course, I've seen. Candyman, of course.
She's saying Candyman, yes.
Event or Horizon, I've never seen. Don't see it, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, I guess not. It was scary to me.
Friday the 13th, I've seen. Halloween, yes. Hellraiser, yes. I haven't seen Human Centipede. I also didn't think that was a horror movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a gimmick, and it's almost comedic also, but do you know anything about it?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Oh, God. So it's about this doctor who, a surgeon, who was fired because, you know, he was just not a good surgeon.
Okay.
You know, basically. And so he lives out somewhere on his own, and, you know, people get lost and they go up to the house and they end up going in there and being drugged and then put down into the basement where there was like this, you know, surgery room people, and that they find other people are also been captured and been some like mutilated and stuff. And his whole goal is to connect all these people into a human centipede, mouth to ass. Mouth to ass. It's quite frightening, especially when they end up having to go number 2, and the person behind them is like, "Hell no, stop!" Like only the first person up in the front can eat, and everyone else does number 2 into everybody else's mouths.
What a sicko! What a sicko!
Yes. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, it's a little gimmicky. It's kind of interesting, but that's why it's on here.
Okay. Well, yeah. No, not watching that. The Ring. I've seen The Ring. I've saw multiple Saws.
Really?
Yeah.
I've only seen like one actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't there. There was one year, you know how we dress up. I dressed up as Jigsaw. I dressed up as I dressed up as Billy the puppet from Saw.
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
that's his name?
Yeah.
How do you watch all of them if you don't like horror movies?
Well, that to me is not really horror. That's a sick person. Yeah, that's a sick that's not horror.
Interesting distinction. Okay.
Yeah, like I can watch Jason all day because that guy ain't catching me. I don't care what nobody says. And if he does,
magical.
I'm throwing water on him because he freaks out in water.
Okay.
Like Jason.
Turn on the shower.
The only people I would legitimately be afraid of, Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Candyman.
Yeah. Okay.
Jason, I'm fine. Even Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
right?
He is a linebacker. Like he got speed and movement and stuff.
But he's kind of dumb, I think.
Yeah,
I think,
like
right? I think
I'm gonna give him a duck or something. Yeah.
What about Pinhead?
I feel like. See, I watched that when I was a kid, so I don't really know. Can I push the pins in and just get them?
You could, but he might like it.
Oh, well, I don't really know. So that one I would probably be afraid of. Oh, what about the Blair Witch Trap?
Oh, yeah. No, that's legit. I didn't see it in the movies. Did you?
I did.
Weren't you scared?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I also, but like, of course I was a kid, so I thought it was kind of real.
Oh,
and there was like,
it looked real.
Oh, so. It was the first time something like that was done.
Yeah.
So I thought it was kind of real.
I mean, I just remember that last image. That's was really scary.
Yeah.
The basement.
So that.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So I think that's all the movies. You have any other horror movies?
No.
Yeah.
We gotta move on anyway, though.
Yes, we do. This episode's gonna be a little bit longer than normal. It's probably gonna be like 35,
I don't know how much
minutes.
you want to go into this next part, but we just mentioned all these horror movies.
Yeah.
Like, who do you think would win in a fight in these?
I'm always taking Freddy because I feel like the power to manipulate dreams. Like, if you can't sleep and if you're hallucinating
Everyone
and you
has
can't
to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. like I feel like Freddy is gonna beat whoever. Now, if it's in the real world, he might get done in. But if he can bring you into a dream state, I think Freddy wins every time.
Yeah, I guess. It's hard. When you suggested this, I was like, oh God, I don't know. I really don't know, but it would be an amazing movie to watch, kind of like Freddy vs. Jason. That was pretty cool. I loved watching that. It was so much fun.
Listen, Chucky ain't killing nobody.
Yeah, Chucky's... Yeah.
Candyman, you have to summon him. He ain't killing nobody.
Ghostface
killing... Like, what do you mean?
He'd just be like one of us running around.
Ghostface is calling 16-year-old.
Jason. Oh, he is?
I don't know. Maybe.
Spoil it?
I don't know. Maybe.
I didn't watch the new one.
What were you saying? He's calling Jason? Like,
yeah, he's calling
Jason. You want to play a
game? What's your favorite horror movie? Okay. Well, we can move on from this.
Yes. Like, actual Jigsaw is not doing it now. The actual Billy the Puppet, he ain't doing anything. So, like, you really only have Freddy. You really only have Jason. You really only have Pinhead and Leatherface.
The Shape is Halloween.
Yeah, I have no idea. So, I don't know who the Wishmaster is and Puppet Master.
He's like...
So, you really only have those 5.
Okay. The Wishmaster, it's like a genie. So, you make 3 wishes, but they do horrible things to you and you don't know.
I don't make a wish.
There you go.
So we kind of shortlisted it real quick. Freddy, Jason, Leatherface, Pinhead, Pumpkinheads.
Leatherface is... You can cross him up.
You think we can cross him up too? Yeah.
He's not, supernatural or...
He's not. He's a big guy.
Yeah.
He used to play in the NFL.
Yeah. Okay. He does? Really? I didn't know that part of the story. Is that a prequel?
Is that a prequel? Yeah. Into Leatherface. Oh, and then he got concussions, and then that's why now he's kind of like off kiltered because all those years. I don't know.
I thought it's because of the inbred family stuff.
Could be that as well.
That is definitely it.
Hollywood, hit us up.
Have you seen those Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God.
I've only seen the first two.
It's about a family who are are incestuous.
Oh no!
And are cannibals and crazy. And that's why they're so nutty because they're they their mother is their sister.
Oh no! No! And I will not be watching that. Okay. So let's move on to some scary games.
Game time.
Have you played? So I haven't played many scary games because I'm a punk. I've played this game called Phasmophobia.
Yeah, what is that?
Because my friends made me play it. You're pretty much ghost hunting. So you have all these tools and stuff. You have a flashlight that only lasts a certain amount of time. It flickers on and off, and then you have to go, and a lot of it's voice activated. You try to call out and try to see if the ghost speaks back to you. So your whole thing is to find ghosts and banish them from whatever. My friends the first time left me in a room alone in the house, dark, with a flashlight flickering on and off. And it killed me. It killed me and it threw me over the window.
And this is a video game, right? This isn't a game you're playing around outside.
No, it's a video game.
Okay, just wanted to clarify. It's a video game. Gotcha.
I played it on PC. On Steam. You can get Phasmophobia. Was it good? If you like that type of stuff, everyone just loved hearing me scream. Because sometimes you would try to call for a ghost and then the door is shut and me, I'm like, nope, I'm out.
Yeah, I also haven't played many horror video games. The only one I played was the more recent Resident Evil Village. The Village.
Ooh.
Jason played it, and then he had me play it, and it is scary. Have you played any of those?
No,
it's scary.
Not really, no.
Especially if you turn off the lights, and then you can even play it in VR, and that's even scary because you're walking down and waiting for doors just to open up on you, and it's scary.
Nah, I'm good.
So that was scary.
I'm good. Well, let's.
Board games that are scary too. I guess, kind of. Not really scary. No board games actually scaring.
It's not
but the theme is maybe horror-esque.
Yes. What board game are you talking about?
Oh my goodness.
Pick one.
There's one up there.
Oh my
I don't know
goodness.
if we can mention that one. I can't remember. Jason said we can mention that one or not.
Then
but
let's not mention
a horror
that.
IP.
Speaking of
this
horror
is
IP,
super scary. Have you seen the movie? Just
oh my
kidding.
God.
I didn't see the movie, so I can't really say if it was good or bad.
So this is Haunted Mansion. It was actually a good.
You saw it?
Yes,
the new one.
The new one. Yes.
Oh, it was good.
I went into it thinking it was going to be trash. It was actually. It was actually good. Okay. I would go see it again.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Well, this is the Haunted Mansion game. So we played this game, and what's cool about this game is
are off again.
Yes, they are. What's cool about this game is that the rooms change, right?
Yeah.
Like access to the rooms.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, we go around that little hallway and go to different rooms, and we have little things that we have to do. It was a cute game. I liked it.
Yeah,
the mechanics are, unique. I think I don't normally see mechanics like this, and it's not super kiddie. It's actually good.
Yeah, and you're collecting sets, right? You're collecting sets of ghosts and things like that. So this is a good game. We played this a while ago.
Yeah,
we played this like the beginning of the year, I think.
And there's also other games that we have that are maybe that would fit this category, but I didn't go through and drag them all out. So this is the only other one I dragged out, which I thought was super appropriate.
Horrified.
It's backwards. It's not differed.
That's not what that
But
says.
it's horrified, and it's the Universal Monsters.
Yes.
So that's perfect for our HHN episode. So this one, I don't know.
Did I play this one?
This one?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't. Wait, yes. I think I did play this.
All these different locations and different monsters, and you choose like 2 monsters each game, so it could be completely different based on which monster it is, and each of them have different goals, and they're trying to accomplish their goal, and you're trying to stop them from accomplishing their goal.
Right.
And it kind of looks like this.
Yeah, I want to say I'm 80% sure I've played this game.
I think you have. I feel like you have. Because I know I would have wanted to play it, so we always play games with you, so I'm pretty sure we played it. And there's like 2 other versions. There's American Monsters, which is like, I don't know, what are American Monsters?
Bigfoot?
Yeah. No, wait. There's another one that's with cryptids, and that would be Bigfoot.
Oh.
But I don't know. There's 2 other ones.
Okay. Okay, well, you can go out and get horrified. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then, it looks like we're down to our quick little updates.
Yeah. Or anything but the news, quick mentions, hot takes, and updates.
All right. Quick fire round. Right. You watch Ahsoka.
Yes.
I said it correctly.
See it too?
Yes, I watched it today.
Yes.
What did you think of episode 1?
So good.
I loved it.
Yes.
I think it's going to be so good.
And
I have
you
to watch
said that you hadn't seen the series that came before, The Rebels, which is a cartoon. Jason saw it, and he says it's directly into this. And so all the characters that they're mentioning are from the original show.
Well, something that I didn't want to... So, I don't know how I got on this topic, but I went down a rabbit hole of trying to find... Oh, it was when Rise of Skywalker, like before that one. It was when that trilogy was going on, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, blah, blah, blah. So when that trilogy was going on, people were trying to figure out who Rey's dad was. And there were a lot of theories going around. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen any of them, then click off now, because I am going to spoil it.
If you haven't seen it, you're not going to watch it.
like honestly. So they were trying to figure out Rey's father. And I went down the rabbit hole, and we were chasing so many different things. And then eventually we came to Obi-Wan possibly having a relationship with somebody. And all I know is it was possibly having a relationship with somebody, having a daughter, and that daughter is Rey's mom or something like that. And all I remember is the name. Okay, so this is the part of the video where I say, if you have not watched the first episode of Ahsoka, please click off, because I'm about to mention a name, and this name is a spoiler.
Turn down the volume.
Turn down the volume. I'll give come back in 3 minutes.
What? Okay.
All right, 1.
This should be over in 3 minutes.
Come back in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Come back in 30 seconds. Ready? Go.
Yes. Okay. So
no, Sabine.
Yes. You
Sabine
think that's
was
her
supposed
mama?
to be. Well, no, that's what one of the theories was. So when I heard the name and saw her, I was like, oh, I actually know who that is, even though I didn't watch Clone Wars or Rebels.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
So that
She's
was
a Mandalorian.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
But Mandalorians are typically orphans, so she could. This theory could still weave itself into something.
I thought it was really good. So well done.
Yeah.
I hope the quality, stays. And
yeah.
It's got such a strong female-led cast.
It does. It does, and it's really good.
Like, wow. And you know what I thought though? I mentioned this to Jason, but all the female characters are super headstrong.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
They got
they're all very independent women. Yeah. Very boss women.
And I just thought, we love this, but if they were all men, I think I'd be like, they're obnoxious.
You'd hate it,
If they were all men and they were acting like that, I'd be like, I just thought that was an interesting, thing. And I don't think they purposely said, we're going to make it a female-led show. I think it's just coincidental because those characters existed. They didn't create them. Yeah. So, and Ezra's out there and maybe they're going to find them.
It's good. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm ready to watch the second episode.
Yes.
So that'll be cool. And then, so there may be an update next week if we get around to it. There may not. We'll see what happens.
Should we move on to our next hot topic?
Yes.
Oh, hot topic.
What's our next hot topic?
I don't know. Well, one thing that we're really obsessed with recently is what?
So Disney Lorcana. So last week I showed you guys my starter pack and we opened a booster. And let me tell you, Phil from Hercules came in clutch for me in the game.
Oh my God.
And
it's our butts.
No, you were doing really well.
Are you serious?
You almost won as well.
Won.
Okay, but you would have been second.
She's being so nice.
You would have been
second.
Yes. So we play. I love trading card games. Like I haven't really played a physical one. I've always played like Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh online or on the PS4. So having physical card, I'm obsessed. Disney Lorcana, you're gonna get all of my money. I'm upset. I'm looking for booster packs
and they're really hard to find.
Oh my goodness, it's really. I called 2 stores and they didn't have them. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully soon. September 1st, I believe. It's
September
gonna be
1st.
More in commercial stores. I don't know what you call those.
Oh, it's
like
just
Walmart
so
and stuff like that.
It's just so fun, man.
We're gonna be playing tonight against each other and see who wins.
My winning streak will probably disappear now because they have different decks, but we'll see.
I worked on my own deck this time. I built one.
I'm trying to find packs and stuff to build my deck.
Yeah. So you'll probably hear more about that. I mean, we mention it every week, so you'll probably hear it again next week.
Yes.
And next thing I just really want to mention, so this weekend, is it a weekend? I don't even know. But yesterday started this Gamescom, and it's going to probably go through the weekend, but there's going to be lots of announcements and trailers that everyone should watch out for. And I mean, it just started, so I didn't hear a lot of them yet, but there have been some that were really exciting, like...
I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah. What is Gamescom?
Gamescom is apparently one of the biggest video game awards type of show. No, wait, it's not an awards show, is it? I don't remember. But it's every year and I watch it. I don't remember if there were awards. But it's a games convention type of thing. Okay. Like there's an event hall where they all, are in the audience watching the show, and then there's other things going on. So it's like a big event. But yeah, I don't remember if it's an awards thing or not. I haven't finished watching it, but they always announce tons of trailers and games, and celebrities come up and be like, I'm in this game, and Keanu Reeves came up and talked about Cyberpunk and stuff. But I saw some games, Call of Duty, of course, Modern Warfare 3. I don't understand how they can keep coming up with a new one, but I was impressed. It looks good. It looks really good.
I fell off of Call of Duty a long time ago. They will never replace Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the original. That will always be my favorite game.
Okay. Well, wait till you see this one. I was impressed. They said they're working on the campaign, and you can do it in different sections instead of playing it through. Not that I even know. I've never even played it. So what am I talking about?
Oh, we're going to get you on some Call of Duty.
Warhaven is a new game that's supposed to be, I guess... A lot of people are talking about one because it's supposedly really super gory, because it's like a multiplayer game that's all melee. So everybody has swords and stuff, and we're all like, So people are chopping up each other. But apparently it's super gory, but
Ryan's gonna like that because he plays a game called Mordhau, which is like,
it's like that. Yeah, it is like that. I know that game.
Okay,
it's just like that.
Ryan like that.
And I also want to mention this mobile game that I just saw that I haven't played. I want to play it. I just downloaded called Protector's Hero Shooter. It sounds horrible, but it's a MOBA, and so I'm really interested in checking it out. I haven't seen a new MOBA in quite a while, so I'll probably maybe get Laquita to play it with me or something.
I'll try it out.
We'll see.
All right. Well, I think that's all we have time for.
Yeah.
This special episode went 10 minutes over what we normally do. But you know what? You're welcome. I
hope you came back after you turned it down for the Ahsoka.
Yes. If you're not back, the person is... No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I would I hate people that spoil things, so I would never. Okay, so make sure to follow us, like, subscribe, all of that. To be updated with our podcasts. We release them every Tuesday. Yeah. And we release them where?
Many places like Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Deezer, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora.
Yep.
Did I miss any? Amazon. Tune in. Yes. And then, find us online and YouTube at Giggles and Gaymes.
Giggles and Gaymes podcast on YouTube.
Podcast? Okay.
Yes. At Giggles and Gaymes podcast on YouTube. Eventually we'll be on X/Twitter/X/whatever. Eventually we'll be on that. Eventually we'll be on TikTok. Eventually we'll be everywhere. But for now, just follow us on everything else.
Yes.
All right. Well,
let's dance our way out of here.
Oh my God! I was trying to think of a spooky song. She did the mash. She did the monster mash. The monster mash. Woo! The monster mash. She did the mash. Oh. Bye.
There'll be a remix of this, okay?
Oh yeah.